Howdy guys, today I'm besting an abandoned Sweet Tomatoes. This Sweet Tomato did open up, I think it's the early days right now, back in like 2000. And funny for me, when I was a kid, I remember, I went to this, in Pleasant Hill, because I was like very little. And I remember I had a very great blast right here. This building was a very ceramic building, and it was so cool. It has very good, because I remember I don't like their, I always remember I don't like their food at age, because I was like, and so, and I thought to myself, a lot of people love it. This Sweet Tomatoes began in the early days in them. But except it was a very big booming sensation of Sweet Tomatoes, and it was just a bigger chain. It did open up a couple locations, but each one of them are closed, becoming new business. And except this one building right here on Fremont, it's still abandoned. Also, this building did close in 2021 because of COVID. I don't know why, but yeah, the only thing I know is it closed in 2021. And it's been sitting here for a long time. And around these days, this building's been sitting here for a long time. Ever since. So, anyway, yeah. And remember, this is my childhood one, Sweet Tomatoes, and it's the only one in Fremont. And it's still intact, it's in the whole entire building, by myself. You don't see the whole entire building yourself, but we'll see. And that will be the case. This is the only building enclosed. By looking at this building, we know the thing is nostalgia. This building been closed for a while, and it's been sitting here for longer. And on Google, they're saying that this place is the only building closed. The last remaining closing location. So technically, Sweet Tomatoes are not dead right now. They're still around today, except with the two companies right now. Except they're investing the company of Super Asian, so become and rename the name back in 2025, and they renamed to, instead of Super Asian, into Soup in Fresh. Except this one, it opened up in the early one, and they've been reopening some new location in they're reopening some new locations up in Arizona and also Florida. Except the only two it still remain, and they're reopening some new business to make a little comeback and give people a chance to see what it looked like. And this building said it all, because it's been staying here for a long time. It was back in 1978, like the wall. It's very special because this whole building is very vintage, and it's still like the day was closed, like I was a kid. I'm sorry, Mom was got really exhausted. Sorry. Oh, it's a whole entire building myself. This is my childhood. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. And instead, let's check out as a time capsule, very old, vintage, untouched entire building, and still left behind, and it's still vintage and very nostalgia. And it's the only one in. And look at the dust. You'll see why it closed for a long time. Alright. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe, and instead let's check out Sweet Tomatoes buffet. Actually, this is the place whenever I remember when I was a kid, I don't like the food. But I remember their food was great, but a lot of people love it. So let's check it out. Shall we? Yeah, see what I mean with you guys? This building is the only one that closed in America. Like people are feeling very strange while you're recording. The whole payment looks the same. Still untouched. Here's the scarring. You'll see the scarring right now. Used to be the two tomatoes here, and used to be right here. Even the security guard, the security light, it still looks dust. This building has been sitting here for a long time. I feel very speechless to look. So let's check out this building. It has been chained up, so I have no idea. It's been chained up for a long time, so let's take a look at it right now. Wow, still have power in there. It still have a memorial, like a paved memorial wall. Still have the wall here. In 1978, we set out. Look at that. That's very old. And also the Soto thing right here, it's very vintage. Wow. Even the tomato thing. Well, please wait. Oh my god. Wow. What a throwback. This whole building's been sitting here for a long time. Even I did touch right here, my finger. Sorry. It was my finger. But this, you see why it's been sitting here for a long time. Yeah. Let's take a look at it right now. It looks cool. Yeah, so this building has been sitting here for a long time. Forum. It's evenly that I'm recording this right now. They're playing music right now, so I had to don't ever get copyrighted right now. So it's right near to the red angry chicks. Sorry. Don't ever copyright the video right now, so don't. Cool. It's a nice little building. Can I see in there? We can give it a try. Fresh fruit. The only thing I can know is it said fresh fruit. Please wait. Please wait for what? Here's a patio. This is I'm not joking right now, this is the only building it closed. Except the whole building is still at power in there. And it still looks like it's been untouched since it closed in 2021. While I'm recording this. Actually, yeah, there's big bushes right here. I have no idea how to do this, but it's on the side. I can take a look in here right now. Take a walk. Sweet tomatoes. Yeah, there isn't businesses here right now, so I don't want to make people feel awkward. But let me tell you, this is the only building closed. The only building it closed. It's been closed since 2021, and it is in. Okay. You can see there's the thing, kitchen favorites. It's very nostalgia. It's an early 2000 vibes. You have the to-go box. You used to have the little salad bar here. Look at that. There's noodles. There's noodles here. There's a lot of options. There's milk. It's a bunch of things in there. There's desserts, and there's the old entire building. Last time I did a video on, I think it was the hometown buffet, and I remember I did a video, I remember it was. Yeah, this been, even the one chair was here, been dusted. That's why this building is been very old. Decay right now. Because it's special, because this whole building's been closed. And yep, it's closed. It did shut the door and they closed this whole up. Sweet tomatoes buffet. Here's a signless sign. It used to be said sweet tomatoes. We got. I feel speechless. This is my childhood. Look at the bottom right here. The old play right here. It has the old logo. Oh wow, CRMS. It's been discontinued since 2023. We have CRMS. Bunch of the walls talks about the healthy stuff. Because you don't know. If you don't know what sweet tomato is, it's a very look at that. And it's a very like a healthy place. Eat like soups, bakery, and like I said, they're still around, and you can go and get them in Florida and also everywhere. It's close. Yeah, that is a very dangerous spot, so I highly request not to check out this building. But if you're in the area right here, check out this one. Yeah, the ceiling has been falling apart. Let me just do a better shot. Show the whole thing. Here's the baby cars. Just have lights in there.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll just...
Like I said, this whole building is still untouched. Since it was closed in 2023. And evenly the patio, the outside thing, like you can eat your food outside. Wow. Would have been said sweet tomatoes on top. Let's take one more look on the entrance of the sweet tomato. I can't believe this one is still closed. I tried to look for it in Oregon, and I believe they don't have that. But this one is the only building closed. Here's the entrance I did. Yeah, the whole floor in the whole building does makes a lot more sense. Let's take a picture. Be careful, there's people. You need to take some little selfies on this building because I thought, what are we able to do a selfie in the back? Because this is the last remaining building in America. I mean, the last one. Here's the little pickup truck bring some very salad, very healthy stuff in the restaurant. Oh god. Man, this place was never ever been opened up. Still intact. Let's take one more look in there. Man, this is my dream. The old floor, everything it's just said. This is the same one. Except this is the last one in America. You can make up the scarring. It was just supposed to be said sweet tomatoes on top. Anyway, so that's a wrap. And I don't feel nervous about going to this 25 fitness one. That one is the only one. Alright, so man, what a step back in time from 2020, because it's the day when I was a kid. It used to be like this since I was a kid. And it's just the whole entire restaurant itself. And then evenly the patio. Wow. What a cool place. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. Alright, bye. This is a special location. And it is a treat from my childhood. I mean, it's not my childhood here, but it's in Pleasant Hill, because they closed this location in Pleasant Hill, and it's becoming a new company, like a new business here. But this one here in Fremont is the only one that closed, the last one, and it's still the same style. Well, I still remember it. What the restaurant used to look like this. With a salad, you go here, you get the ultimate salad here. Look at kids' meals, soups, and more. Drinks, unlimited stuff. That's how a buffet is. You get unlimited items. How crazy is that? Alright, let's go. Alright, so thank you very much. Bye.